I'm 5, a speck in the cold jaws of San Francisco General, where machines wail and doctors' voices cut like wire. Arthur Sterling, tech titan, lies dying, his breath a thin thread. Poison in his veins, not an accident, they whisper, but a blade hidden in his inner circle. I'm Leo, the kid who shouldn't be here, my toy car clutched tight, its chipped red paint a lifeline. I saved him once, weeks ago, in Golden Gate Park, when he stumbled, eyes wild, and I, a nobody from the children's home, held his hand, sang a dumb tune to keep him calm till help came. Now he's back, collapsing again, and I'm caught in the storm, my heart hammering as nurses shove past, their eyes blind to me. The hospital's a beast, its hall's a maze of secrets, Dr. Thorne, too smooth. Hovers close, Thomas Croft, Arthur's advisor, smiles like a wolf. My gut screams they're wrong, but who'd hear a kid like me? Arthur begged me to stay, his voice cracked, but sure. And I'm tethered to him, a man I barely know but feel like I've always needed. Why me? What's he hiding? The monitors screech, and I'm frozen, a boy in a world too big. The truth a shadow I can't grasp. If he dies, what's left for me? My toy car's edges bite my palm, a reminder I'm still here, still fighting, but the fear's a tide, pulling me under. The hospital's alive, whispering betrayal, and I'm the only one who sees it, a small flame in a gale. This is no accident, it's murder, and I'm in its path. My every breath a dare to uncover what's buried. The world's watching Arthur, but I'm watching them, and I won't look away. If you've ever been invisible but saved someone anyway, drop, I know that fight in the comments. How many of you have been the unseen hero? I'm Leo, 5, a shadow with messy black hair and eyes that catch too much. The children's home is my world, cots. Thin blankets, kids who shove past like I'm air. I'm quiet, my words stuck, but I feel everything, every glance a needle, every laugh a bruise. I'm odd, they say, too still, too watchful. And it's true. I see lies in smiles, hurt in silences. My heart's a knot, tied by years of being passed over, foster homes spitting me back, their doors locked. I dream of a place that's mine, but it's a sharp hope, cutting deeper each time it slips. Yet I'm brave, braver than my size. In the park, I found Arthur, disoriented, his face gray, and I didn't run. I held his hand, sang a lullaby, my voice small but steady, and called for help. That day, I was real, not a ghost. Arthur saw me, his eyes kind, lonely like mine, and something clicked, a thread between us. He's rich, powerful, but hollow, and I know that ache. I don't trust easy, the home taught me smiles lie, but his feels true, a warmth I'm scared to lose. What if I'm wrong? What if I'm just a kid he'll forget? The hospital's halls echo my fear, but I'm here, tethered to him, my toy car my only anchor. I'm Leo, small, scarred, but fierce, and I'll hold this ground. Even if it breaks me, because for once, someone saw me, and I won't let that go. My toy car's my wound, red and cracked, the only thing that's ever been mine. I'd roll it across the home-scratched floors, dreaming of a family at the end, but bigger kids snatched it, their laughter a blade, leaving me empty. I'd search, heart pounding, and find it, hidden, mocked, but mine again. That car's my hurt, small, heavy, a secret I carry. It was in my hand when I found Arthur in the park, lost, his breath ragged. I didn't know he was famous. I saw a man falling and gave him the car to hold, its weight and anchor. He clung to it, eyes locked on mine, and I was enough. Now, in the hospital, it sits by his bed, a chipped relic in his world of wealth, tying us together. I'm scared to touch it, scared it'll unravel this bond. What if I'm just the boy with the car, not the son he'll keep? The home taught me nothing lasts, and my fear's a whisper, saying I'll lose him, like I lost every hope before. The car's my past, my fight, my proof I'm still here, but it's also my cage, holding me to a life of waiting for the next theft. I roll it in my palm, its wobble a pulse, and feel the truth coming, a tide I can't stop. Something's rising, bigger than me. What's next? The hospital's a cold beast, its sterile halls swallowing me whole. I'm Leo, 5, a speck in this world of white coats and sharp eyes. Nurses glance at me, their looks like knives, same as the ones at the children's home, where I'm the kid who doesn't belong. They see a boy from nowhere trailing Arthur Sterling, the tech titan, and their whispers cut deep. Why's he here? They mutter, thinking I don't hear. I do. Every word. I clutch my cracked toy car, its red paint chipped, my only anchor. Arthur's different. He calls me to his room, his voice soft, eyes kind. We play checkers, and he laughs when I win. "You're sharp, Leo," he says. It's warm, like sunlight, but it scares me. I'm not used to being seen. At the children's home, the other kids mock me, their voices sharp as glass. "Dreaming of a rich dad," they taunt. "He'll toss you out like trash." My caseworker, Miss Harper, pulls me aside, her face tight. "Don't get hopes up, Leo. You're just a visitor." Her words are a fist, squeezing the air from my chest. I want to scream I'm more than that, but the knot in my gut tightens. Arthur's world feels like a place I could belong. But every step closer drags me deeper into a void. The home's my only tether, a frayed rope of routine and rejection. I'm caught between two worlds, neither mine. And the loneliness gnaws like a dog on a bone. I roll my toy car across the hospital floor, watching it wobble, and wonder if I'm chasing something I'll never catch. The nurse's eyes follow me, their judgment heavy, and I shrink smaller, a boy lost in a storm of doubt. Arthur's second collapse rips through me like a blade. We're in the hospital garden, the air sweet with flowers. When he stumbles, his face gray, hands clawing at his chest. I scream, my voice thin, drowned by the wind. Nurses rush in, but I'm pushed back, a nobody in their chaos. Later, hiding behind a vending machine, I hear Dr. Thorne and Thomas Croft, their voices low, venomous. It's taking hold. Thorne says, his words ice. "He won't last." Croft chuckles. "A sound like breaking bones." "Good. The Empire's ours." My blood freezes. They're killing him, Arthur, the only one who's ever seen me. Their betrayal's a kick to the gut. Worse than when the kids at the home stole my toy car, hid it for weeks, laughing as I cried. I trusted Thorne's calm smile, Croft's polished suits. They were his people, his family. I run to Sarah, Arthur's assistant, my words spilling like water. "They're poisoning him." She frowns, her eyes flickering with doubt. "Leo, you're a kid. You might have heard wrong." Her words are a slap, sharp and stinging. I thought she'd believe me. Now I'm alone, the truth a boulder on my chest. If I speak, they'll laugh, or worse, send me back to the home, where I'm nothing. My toy car's edges dig into my palm, a reminder of every time I've been pushed aside. I see Arthur's face in my mind, pale but kind, and the betrayal burns hotter. They think I'm invisible. But I heard them. I know, and I'm not nothing. Family's supposed to be your shield, so how did they stab him like this? Is this right? Drop your thoughts below. Would you stay silent or fight? I can't let them win. Arthur's life hangs by a thread, and I'm the only one who sees the noose. I start watching Thorne and Croft, my small frame slipping through hospital shadows. My heart thumps loud enough to betray me, but I keep moving. I hide behind carts, under tables, catching their glances, their hushed words. Thorne's hands are too quick with Arthur's IVs. Croft's phone calls are too quiet. I'm terrified, my breath short, but I think of my toy car, how I searched for it, even when the other kids mocked me. I owe Arthur this. He saw me, called me brave. I tell Sarah again, this time about a strange vial I saw Thorne tuck away. Its label smudged but wrong. She hesitates, then nods. I'll look into it. Leo, it's a crack in the wall, a tiny rebellion. But it feels like I've moved a mountain. My hands shake as I write what I've seen in a notebook, my letters wobbly but sure. I'm not brave like heroes in stories. I'm just a kid, small and scared. But I'm doing something. At night, I lie in my cot at the home, the dark pressing in, and hear footsteps outside. My door creaks, and I clutch my toy car, its sharp edges biting my skin. No one enters, but the fear lingers. They're watching me, I know it. If they find out, I'm done. But I see Arthur's smile in my mind, hear his voice saying my name. I'm not giving up. I'm fighting. Even if it's just a whisper against. The fight's just starting, and I'm in it. What's coming next? The night's a black fist, squeezing tight as I slip into Arthur's hospital room. He's asleep. A fragile shadow under the blanket, monitors humming like distant wolves. My toy car, chipped red, glints on his bedside table, a small piece of me in this sterile world. I'm here to check on him, to feel he's still breathing, but footsteps freeze me. Dr. Thorne creeps in, his coat whispering, a syringe in his hand, its needle catching the dim light. I duck behind a chair, heart hammering so loud I'm sure he'll hear. He doesn't. His hands move with a surgeon's calm, swapping Arthur's 4 bag for another, the liquid inside too clear, too wrong. My breath catches. Sharp as a blade. This is it. The poison, the truth I overheard. It's real, and it's killing him. The fear's an old friend. The same panic from the children's home when bigger kids pin me down, daring me to fight. I want to bolt, to vanish into the dark, but my legs are stone. Thorn slips out, and I'm alone with the weight of what I've seen. He's murdering Arthur, and I'm the only witness. My mind churns, tell someone, and they'll laugh, or worse, send me back to the home, a nobody kid with no proof. But Arthur's face, soft and sleep, holds me. He asked me to stay close, trusted me. I can't let him die. My fingers brush my toy car, its familiar edges grounding me, but the fear's a tide, pulling me under. I'm 5, small, nothing against men like Thorn. Yet I saw it, clear as day, and that knowledge is a fire, burning through my terror. I'm shaking, my palms slick, but I know I have to move, to do something, anything. The hospital's a maze, and I'm a mouse. But mice can bite. I creep out, the syringe's glint seared in my mind, and the truth's a chain, binding me to Arthur's fading pulse. I'm not ready, but I'm all he's got. I trail Thorn the next day. A ghost in the hospital's belly, my sneakers silent on the tiles. My heart's a drum, each beat a warning, but I keep close, hiding behind carts, slipping into stairwells. He meets Croft in a dim corner, their voices low, sharp as knives. The kid's too nosy, Croft snaps, his eyes darting. He's a loose end. My blood turns to frost. They're talking about me. I'm not just a witness, I'm prey. The fear's a claw, ripping at my insides, like when a foster family sent me back, calling me trouble, their rejection a brand I still carry. I'm always the one they want gone, the piece that doesn't fit. But Arthur's fighting for life, and I think of my toy car, how I held it tight when I saved him in the park. I slip away, their words echoing, and find Sarah. I spill everything. Thorn's syringe, the force swap, Croft's threat. My voice shakes, but I push through, my notebook clutched like a shield. Its pages scrawled with their sins. Sarah's face pales, but she nods, promising to alert Dr. Adams. I've lit a spark, but the danger's closer now. That night, at the children's home, my door rattles. A shadow pausing outside. I dive under my cot, toy car biting my palm, and hold my breath. No one enters, but the air's thick, heavy with threat. They know I'm watching. And they'll silence me if they can. I'm a target, a boy against wolves, and the hospital's no sanctuary, it's their hunting ground. I see Arthur's smile in my mind, faint but real, and it anchors me. I'm in deep, and there's no way out but through. Silence is a cage, but speaking could break me. Should I hide or fight, no matter the cost? Tell me below, what would you choose? I decide to fight. Fear or no fear. Arthur's life is a thread I won't let snap. I'm small, but I'm stubborn, like when I kept searching for my toy car, even when the kids at the home mocked my tears. I start carrying my notebook everywhere, jotting every move Thorn and Croft make, Thorn's late-night rounds, Croft's coded texts. My handwriting's messy, a child's scrawl, but it's proof, my weapon. My hands tremble, but I think of the park, how I stayed calm when Arthur collapsed, my voice steady as I called for help. I'm not nothing. I saved him once, and I'll do it again. Sarah's on my side now, her eyes sharp as she digs through records. Dr. Adams listens when I show him my notes, his face grim as he orders tests on Arthur's blood. You're brave, Leo, he says. And the words are a spark, fragile but real. Croft's stare follows me in the halls, his smile a blade, and I know he senses I'm trouble. I keep my toy car close. It's weight a reminder I've faced worse, lonely nights, cruel kids, foster homes that spit me out. I'm scared, my dreams jagged with footsteps and shadows, but I'm not running. Arthur's fighting to live, and I'm fighting for him, for the warmth he gave me, for the family I feel in his presence. The hospital's a battlefield, and I'm no soldier, but I'm here, notebook in hand. Eyes wide. The truth's a beast, and I'm wrestling it, inch by inch, no matter how it claws back. The truth's a storm, and I'm in its eye. What's next? The truth's a beast, and I'm chasing it through the hospital's cold veins. I'm Leo, 5, a speck with a notebook, my toy car heavy in my pocket. Sarah and I move like thieves in the night. Her flashlight slicing the dark as we rifle through Arthur's medical files. My hands shake, the beam jittering across pages of numbers and drugs that mean nothing to me. Then we find it, medication logs, altered, doses wrong. Sarah's breath catches, her finger tracing a line. This isn't right, she whispers. We're in deep, past the point of turning back. Dr. Adams meets us in a quiet ward, his face grim as he studies our find. Poison, he says, voice low. A slow killer, laced in his IVs. My notebook's a map now, crammed with Thorne's late-night visits. Croft's hushed calls, every slip they thought invisible. I'm terrified, my pulse a hammer, but Arthur's face floats in my mind, pale, kind, calling me his anchor. He's fighting to live. And I'm fighting for him. Sarah digs into Croft's emails, her laptop glowing in the dim, unearthing coded messages about securing the estate. It's clear they want Arthur's empire, his billions. His name. I'm just a kid, but I see their greed, sharp as a blade. My toy car's edges bite my palm, a reminder I've hunted before, found my stolen piece despite the laughter. I'm no stranger to loss, but I won't lose Arthur. The hospital's a maze, its walls closing in, but I'm threading the needle, step by trembling step. Sarah's eyes meet mine, fierce, and I know we're a team. Dr. Evans joins us. His lab coat crisp, confirming the poison's trace in Arthur's blood. My fear's a shadow, but it's shrinking, burned away by the fire in my chest. I'm not invisible, I'm the boy they didn't count on. The one tearing their lies apart. Arthur squeezes my hand when I visit, his voice weak but sure. You're keeping me here, Leo. His words are fuel, and I'm burning, ready to unravel this plot. No matter how deep it runs. I take a stand, small but sharp, in the hospital cafeteria's hum. Croft's there, alone, his coffee steaming, his suit too perfect. My heart's a fist, but I step forward. Notebook clutched like a grenade. I know what you're doing. I say, my voice thin but steady. You and Thorne. The poison. His eyes narrow, a wolf sizing up prey, and he laughs, cold as winter. A kid's imagination, he says, but his fingers twitch, betraying him. No one will believe you. I hold his gaze, my toy car heavy in my pocket, and see the crack in his armor. I've shaken him, and it feels like fire. I run to Sarah, words spilling, telling her how his mask slipped. She's angry I risked it, her voice sharp, but her eyes soften. You're brave, Leo, but careful. Later, Dr. Evans finds a tampered 4 bag, just like I described, its contents deadly. The hospital's alive now, buzzing with suspicion, and Thorne's movements are watched, his calm fraying. But the danger's closer, I feel it in the air, thick as fog. At the children's home, my cot's been searched, my toy car moved an inch, a silent warning. They're circling, their claws out. And I'm the loose thread they want cut. My dreams are jagged, filled with footsteps and locked doors, but I think of Arthur's checkerboard, his laugh, how he trusts me. I'm not backing down. Not when we're this close. Sarah's digging deeper, and Dr. Adams is rallying the staff. I'm a boy against giants, but giants fall, and I'm learning how to push. The cafeteria's hum lingers in my mind. Croft's twitch of victory, small but mine. I'm in the fight, and it's only beginning. I'm all in, my choice carved in stone. I tell Sarah and Dr. Adams I'll do whatever it takes. Watch, listen, fight. We huddle in a dim office, plotting like outlaws. Sarah'll trace Croft's money, her fingers flying over keys. I'll shadow Thorne, my smallness my strength, slipping where adults can't. I'm no hero. Just a kid with a notebook and a toy car. But I feel taller, like the boy who saved Arthur in the park. My voice steady as I called for help. My fear's a whisper now, drowned by purpose. Arthur's stronger, his eyes clearer, and I tell him pieces of our plan, shielding him from the worst. You're braver than I ever was, he says, and it's a rope, pulling me up from the dark. I clutch my toy car, its edges worn smooth, a talisman of every time I've pushed through. The hospital's a battlefield, and I'm no soldier, but I'm here, eyes sharp, heart fierce. Sarah finds a bank transfer, Croft to Thorne, a bribe for murder. Dr. Adams sets traps, testing every 4. We're closing in, but so are they. Croft's gaze lingers, Thorne steps too quiet. I know the truth's a blade, and I'm wielding it, ready to cut through their lies. Arthur's life, my place with him, maybe even a family, it's all on the line, and I'm not letting go. They thought I was nothing, a kid to ignore, but I'm breaking their world. Is the truth worth everything? Drop your thoughts below. We strike like sparks in the dark, me and Sarah. A boy in a shadow against a machine of greed. I'm Leo, 5, my notebook a weapon, my toy car a heartbeat in my pocket. Sarah's fingers dance on Croft's laptop, stolen for a night. her screen glowing with emails that damn them. Thorne and Croft, plotting to seize Arthur's empire. Got them, she whispers, her voice a blade. I'm trembling, but I'm alive. Electric. I slip into Thorne's office, the hospital asleep, my flashlight a thin thread in the black. My heart's a drum, but I find it. A vial, small. It's liquid clear as death, just like Dr. Adams described. I snap a photo with Sarah's phone, my hand steady despite the fear clawing my chest. We hand it all to Dr. Adams, emails, vial, my notebook scrawled truths. His face hardens. And he calls the police. It's real now, no going back. Thorne's questioned, his calm cracking, and Croft's name echoes in the precinct. I feel it, the rush, like when I saved Arthur in the park. My small voice calling help into the wind. But the air is thick with danger. Croft finds me in a hallway, his shadow looming, voice low. Stop poking, kid, or you'll bleed. His words are a fist. But I meet his eyes, my toy car's edges biting my palm. I don't flinch. I run to Sarah, and she says we've rattled them. The police are watching, their net tightening. I'm a speck. But I'm shifting the world, piece by piece. Arthur's stronger, his hand warm when I visit, and he smiles, not knowing how close we are. My notebook's heavy, each page a stone in their grave. The hospital's a chessboard, and I'm learning the moves, small but sharp. Sarah's my knight, Adam's my rook, and I'm the pawn pushing forward, unseen but deadly. I'm scared. My dream's jagged with Croft's glare, but I'm winning, and it's a fire in my bones. The vial's photo burns in my mind, proof we're not chasing ghosts. I'm in the fight, and it's mine to finish. The victory's sweet, but it's got thorns. Thorne's suspended, his office locked, and the hospital buzzes with whispers. Sarah shows me a headline on her phone, Sterling poisoning scandal. We did that. But Croft's still free, his claws out, spreading lies. He tells the staff I'm troubled, a kid spinning tales, and some believe him, their eyes cold as the home's bullies who stole my toy car. Laughing as I broke. Nurses who once smiled now turn away, their doubt await. It's the children's home all over again. No one trusts the odd kid. I falter, my chest tight, wondering if I'm wrong. If I'm chasing a dream that'll crush me. Sarah grabs my shoulders, her voice fierce. You're right, Leo. Look. She pulls up the emails, the vial's photo, my notebook. It's real, and I'm not crazy. Then I find something, a letter, hidden in Arthur's bag, tucked in a book spine. It's old, the paper soft, from Elena Rossi. She writes of a son, Arthur's, born 5 years ago. My birthday. My breath stops. Is it me? The words blur, my hands shaking. I can't tell Sarah. Not yet. It's too big. A secret that could change everything. But it's a spark, lighting me up. Croft's lies grow louder, his allies whispering I'm a liar. And the hospital's split. Some back us, some don't. I hear him planning, his voice low on a call, something about finishing it. The obstacle's a wall, and I'm climbing. But the letter's a rope, pulling me higher. I'm not just fighting for Arthur now, maybe I'm fighting for me, for a truth bigger than I can hold. My toy car's in my pocket, a reminder I've faced worse, and I'm still here. We're winning, but they're calling me trouble. Am I fighting for justice or chasing a ghost? Tell me below, what's your take? I'm not stopping, not when we're this close. The letter's a secret I guard, its words a pulse in my mind. Arthur's son, my birthday. It's fuel, driving me forward. I'm all in, my notebook thicker, my eyes sharper. I watch Croft like a hawk, catching his late-night meetings, his coded notes. Sarah's my anchor, digging through bank records, finding payments from Croft to Thorne. Blood money for poison. Dr. Adams trusts me now, his voice steady as he updates the police. I'm stronger, like the kid who held Arthur's hand in the park, calm when the world spun. My toy car's my talisman, its edges worn but sure, a piece of me that's survived every hurt. I'm not alone. Sarah's fierce, Adams is solid, and Arthur's waking more. His smile a light I'm running toward. I tell him we're keeping him safe, leaving out the letter, the danger. He calls me his hero, and it's a shield against Croft's lies. The hospital's a storm. And I'm its eye, small but steady. I know they're watching, Croft's eyes linger, Thorne's shadow too close. The letter's a weight, a truth I'm not ready to speak, but it's why I fight. I'm not just saving Arthur, I'm carving a place, maybe a family. My fear's a whisper, drowned by the roar of what's coming. I'm Leo, 5, a boy with a toy car and a notebook. And I'm bringing them down, step by trembling step. The truth's a tide, and I'm writing it. What's next? The hospital's a stage, and Arthur's the center, his bed a throne of wires and beeps. I'm Leo, 5, standing at his side, my toy car a hard knot in my pocket. He's called a press conference, his voice thin but iron. In the room's a storm of cameras, reporters' voices sharp as hawks. I'm shaking, my sneakers scuffing the floor, but Arthur's hand brushes mine, steadying me. He speaks, each word a hammer, laying bare the poisoning plot. Thorne and Croft, his trusted shadows, turned traitors. Sarah steps forward, her face fierce, handing over our proof. Croft's emails, the vial's photo, my notebook's scrawled truths, its pages worn from my grip. The crowd gasps, lenses flashing like lightning, and I feel the world tilt. Police move in, their boots heavy, cuffing Thorne and Croft midroom. Thorne's eyes are ice, Croft's a snarl, but they're caught. Their empire of lies crumbling. I'm small, a speck in this chaos, but I'm the spark that lit it. Arthur looks at me, pride in his pale face, and I'm seen, not just by him, but by the world. The reporters shout questions, their voices a tide, but I stand tall, my toy car's edges grounding me. The hospital's no longer a cage, it's a battlefield, and we've won the first war. Sarah's arm grazes mine, a silent vow, and Dr. Adams nods from the back, his face grim but sure. The cameras catch every angle, my face on screens I'll never see. And I know this moment's bigger than me. It's justice, raw and loud, and I'm its voice, a boy who was nothing now holding the truth like a torch. Arthur's words echo, calling me brave. And I believe it, if only for now. The room's a roar, but I'm steady, my heart a drum beating victory. This is our stand, and the world's watching, their eyes wide, seeing me for the first time. Arthur's voice cuts through again, softer now, trembling. He holds the letter, its edges soft as memory, and reads it aloud. Elena Rossi's words spill out. She loved him, or his son 5 years ago. Gave him up. My birthday. The room stills, a held breath, and Arthur's eyes find mine, wet with truth. Leo, he says, you're my son. The words are a thunderclap, shaking me to my bones. I'm frozen. My toy car heavy, the crowd's gasp a wave crashing over me. It's true. I'm his, not just in heart, but in blood. Reporters surge, their questions a storm, but Arthur raises a hand, shielding me. He's my son, he repeats, and it's a vow. Sarah's arm wraps around me, her whisper fierce. You did this, Leo. I'm not just a kid anymore. I'm Leo Sterling, heir to a name I never dreamed. The letter's words burn in my mind. Elena's love, Arthur's loss, my life a secret now laid bare. The cameras catch my face, small and stunned, but I don't look away. This truth's a weight. But it's mine, and I carry it, my notebook still clutched, its pages the path to this moment. The hospital's a crucible, forging me anew, and I'm no longer the boy from the home, invisible, unwanted. I'm his son, and the world knows it, their lenses a mirror showing me back. Arthur's hand finds mine, warm despite the wires, and I know this is real, a bond no one can break. The tide turns. Swift and brutal. Thorne and Croft are pariahs now, their names poison on every screen. X erupts, posts calling them monsters, their faces splashed across feeds. The hospital staff, once cold, shift. Nurses who doubted me avert their eyes, their whispers stilled. My caseworker, Miss Harper, stands in the hall, her face a mask of shame. She called me a dreamer, a troublemaker. But now she's silent, her judgment dust. Arthur's company board, once Croft's puppets, issues apologies, their voices tinny on the news. I see their faces change like a fog lifting. And they look at me, not a kid, but a force. It's quiet, this victory, but it's mine. I'm not the odd one anymore, the boy pushed aside. I'm the one who saved Arthur, who tore their lies apart. The reporters' questions soften, some calling me hero, their pens scribbling my name. Leo Sterling. It's strange, heavy but right. The hospital's a different beast now, its halls brighter. And I walk them with my head up, my toy car a relic of a smaller me. Sarah's smile is proud, Dr. Adams not a salute. This moment's a fire, and I'm burning bright, my story carved in the air for all to see. When the world finally saw me, it changed everything. Have you had a moment where eyes turned your way? Share it below. I read every one. The press conference's echo fades, and I'm alone in Arthur's hospital room, the air thick with antiseptic and silence. I'm Leo, 5. My toy car a cold weight in my hand, its chipped red paint a map of my old hurts. The world knows I'm Arthur's son, but the truth's a stone, pressing down. What if I'm not enough? I'm a kid from the children's home, my clothes patched, my voice small. Arthur's a giant, Sterling Manor, billions, a name that shakes the earth. How do I fit there? My fingers trace the car's edges. Worn from nights under my cot, hiding from bigger kids' laughter. I've fought so hard. Thorn, Croft, they're poison, but this is different. This is me against me. What if I fail him? This man who calls me son? The monitors beep, steady, mocking my racing pulse. I see my reflection in the window, a scrawny boy with two big eyes, and doubt creeps in, a familiar shadow. I've been sent back before, foster homes spitting me out, their doors slamming. What if Arthur sees what they saw, nothing worth keeping? My notebook's on the table, its pages proof I'm brave. But bravery feels thin now, a thread snapping. I think of the home, its cold cots, the kids who said I'd never be wanted. Are they right? The letter from Elena Rossi burns in my mind. Her son, a secret Arthur didn't know. What if I'm a mistake, a burden he'll regret? My chest aches, the old knot tightening, and I'm sinking, a boy drowning in a sea of what-ifs. The hospital's a cage again. Its walls too close, and I'm just Leo, small, scared, not the hero they cheered. The fear's a beast, and I face it, staring at my toy car like it holds answers. It's been with me through every hurt, stolen, hidden, found again. I think of the park, Arthur collapsing, my small hands steady as I sang to him, calling help. I was scared then, too, but I moved. Acted, saved him. That's me, not this doubt, not the voices whispering I'm nothing. I'm afraid of Arthur's world, its size, its weight, but I've faced worse. The home's bullies. Foster families' cold eyes, nights alone with no one to care. I survived those, carried my toy car through every storm. Arthur's different, he chose me, not for perfection, but for me. His smile. His voice calling me brave. It's real, not a dream that'll break. The fear's loud, but I'm louder, my heart a drum beating back the dark. I think of Sarah, her fierce trust, Dr. Adams' nod. The world shifting because I spoke. I'm not alone, not anymore. The hospital's no cage, it's where I became more. I'm Leo, and I'm enough, not because I'm flawless, but because I fight. The car's edges bite my palm, a reminder I've carried heavier things and kept going. I'm still scared, but fear's just a shadow, and I'm stepping into the light. Have you ever felt the world's too big, like you're fighting alone? How did you stand? Share below. I'm listening. I grip my toy car, its weight a vow, and decide I'm enough. Arthur's my father. Not because of blood alone, but because he sees me, calls me son. I saved him in the park, in this hospital, with my notebook and my stubborn heart. I'm not the kid from the home, invisible, unwanted. I'm Leo Sterling, and I belong. The doubt's still there, a whisper, but it's small, drowned by the truth I've carved. I think of every step, hiding from Thorn, facing Croft, finding the letter. I did that, a boy with nothing but a toy car and a fire inside. Arthur's hand, warm when I visit, his voice steady, it's my anchor. I don't need to be perfect, just me, and that's enough. The hospital's quiet now, its hall soft, and I stand taller, my reflection in the window not a ghost, but a sun. My notebook's closed, its work done, but I'm not. I'm ready for Arthur. For Sterling Manor, for the life we'll build. The car's in my pocket, a piece of the old me, but I'm new, forged in this fight. I'm Leo, and I'm home, no matter what comes. A new world's calling. And I'm answering. What's next? The world's a storm, and I'm its eye, a boy named Leo, 5, clutching my toy car as the press conference's echo rips through the air. Arthur's revelation me. His son lights fires everywhere. News channels loop his words. My face splashed across screens. A kid from nowhere, now a name. Leo Sterling. X is a wildfire. Posts hailing me hero. Others spitting venom, calling me a fraud. He's playing the billionaire. They sneer, their words sharp as the taunts at the children's home, where kids stole my car, laughing as I bled inside. Here, it's louder, the world's eyes await. Some nurses clap my shoulder, their smiles new, but others, the ones who doubted, whisper I've torn Arthur's life apart. At the home, kids I shared cots with turn cold, their voices bitter. You think you're better now? They hiss, their rejection a fist. Miss Harper, my caseworker, shakes her head, muttering I've stirred trouble. It hurts, deep, like when Foster doors slammed, leaving me alone. But Arthur's hand finds mine, his grip weak but sure. "We're together, Leo," he says, and it's a rope in the chaos. The city's split. Half call me brave, half say I'm a spark that burned too bright. Strangers stop me outside the hospital, some with tears, others with glares. "You saved him," a woman says, her voice soft. "You're a liar," a man spits, his eyes hard. I'm caught, a boy in a hurricane, my toy car's edges biting my palm. A reminder I've faced hate before. The hospital's no sanctuary now. It's a stage, and I'm exposed, every step watched. Sarah stands close, her eyes fierce, but even she can't shield me from the roar. I'm not just Leo anymore. I'm a symbol, a story. And the weight's crushing. The world's arguing over me, and I'm just a kid, trying to hold my ground in a storm I didn't start. Some cheer, some curse. If you were me, would you speak or stay silent? Drop your truth below. What's your side? The storm grows teeth. Croft's allies, shadows of his greed, crawl out. There lies a poison spreading fast. Tabloids scream I'm a con. A kid coached to steal Arthur's name. Sterling's deluded, one headline blares, and it's a knife, twisting. On X, posts multiply, some defending me, others tearing me down. "He's no son," they write. Their words echoing the Holmes bullies, who said I'd never belong. The hospital staff fracture, some back me, their nods quiet, but others, swayed by Croft's whispers, turn away, their eyes cold. A doctor I trusted mutters I've caused enough chaos. It's the home all over again, where I was always the odd one, the problem. My chest tightens, the old knot flaring. And I wonder if I've broken something I can't fix. But Sarah shows me letters, stacks of them, from strangers who read my story. "You gave me hope," one says, "a kid like me, alone." Their words are a spark, lifting me. On the news, a talk show debates me, half calling me hero, half traitor. Croft's lies spin wilder, his allies claiming Arthur's sick, manipulated. The chaos is a beast, and I'm its prey, my toy car my only anchor. I visit Arthur, his face pale but fierce, and he says, "They're scared of you, Leo. Keep going." His voice is a shield. But the storm's relentless, and I'm exposed, a boy against a world that can't decide if I'm savior or sin. The hospital's halls feel tighter, every glance a judgment, and I'm fighting to breathe. To hold the truth that set this fire. I'm not backing down, but the cost is heavy, and I'm carrying it alone, my small hands trembling under the weight. Arthur's discharged, and the world shifts again. He takes me to Sterling Manor, a sprawling beast of stone and glass, its halls empty, echoing. "This is home, Leo," he says, his voice soft, "but it's too big, too strange." I'm his son, legally, papers signed in a quiet office, but I'm scared. My toy car a small thing against this vast unknown. The manor's a new cage, its silence louder than the home's noise. Outside. The storm rages, X-posts, news vans, voices shouting my name. Some call me Arthur's heir, others a thief. I'm not the kid from the home anymore, but I'm not sure who I am. Sarah's here. Her presence steady, but even she can't bridge this gap. I wander the manor's gardens, my toy car rolling in my palm, its wobble familiar. The world's watching, judging, and I'm caught. A boy remade but unmoored. Arthur sits with me, his hand on my shoulder, and says, "We'll build this, you and me." It's a promise, but it's fragile, and I'm stepping into a life I don't know. My old self fading, my new one unclear. The manor's a beginning, but it's also a challenge, and I'm holding tight, ready or not, for what's next. A new world's born, but it's heavy. What's coming? Sterling Manor's a vast shadow, its stone walls swallowing sound, and I'm Leo, 5, a small flame in its chill. My toy car rolls in my palm, chipped but mine, as I navigate this new world. Arthur's son in name and blood. The storm of the press conference lingers, X-posts, news vans, voices calling me hero or fraud. But here, in this quiet, I'm just a boy, scared of the weight. Then Sarah emerges, not just Arthur's assistant, but a lighthouse, her presence steady where I'm adrift. She's at my side, her laugh soft when I fumble with the manor's endless silverware. Her eyes sharp when I doubt myself. "You're Leo Sterling," she says, handing me a plate of cookies she baked, their warmth a contrast to the cold halls. She teaches me the manor's rhythms, where the sun hits the garden, how to dodge the creaky stairs. When I wake from nightmares, Croft snarl in my dreams, she's there, her voice a tether. telling me I'm safe. She's no stranger now. She's family, not by blood but by choice. Her loyalty is shield against the world's noise. I clutch my toy car, its edges worn, and feel her strength seep into me. Sarah's my ally, unasked but unwavering, and in her I see a truth. I'm not alone. The manor's less a cage with her here. Its vastness shrinking as she fills it with stories, Arthur's quirks, her own fights. She's a warrior, like me, and together we're carving a place in this strange new life, step by careful step. I'm still small, but with Sarah, I'm taller, ready to face the manor's echoes and the world beyond. Our bond hardens, a rope braided tight. Arthur joins us in the manor's library. Its shelves towering, and we sit, three souls weaving something new. He shares his own scars, lonely years, a heart broken by Elena Rossi's loss, my mother I'll never know. His voice cracks. And I see him, not the billionaire but a man, like me, who's known empty nights. I tell him of the children's home, the cot I hid under, my toy car, my only friend. Sarah listens, her eyes soft, and adds her own tale, growing up overlooked, fighting to be seen. We're not so different, us three, each carrying hurts, each finding the other in the dark. My toy car sits on the table. No longer just mine but ours, a symbol of what we've carried and what we're building. We laugh, clumsy at first, over board games, Arthur cheating shamelessly, Sarah calling him out. The manor's halls echo with it, no longer hollow. I'm not just Arthur's son or Sarah's shadow. I'm part of this, a family forged in fire. The world outside rages, its judgments sharp, but here, we're a unit, our scars a map to trust. I'm learning to lean, to let them hold me, and it's strange, this warmth, but it's mine. My toy car's edges are smooth now, worn by love, and I know with them, I'm home, no matter what the world throws. The manor's gates open, and kids from the children's home spill in, their sneakers loud on the gravel. They're my past, the ones who mocked me. But now they're here, eyes wide at the gardens, the fountains. Arthur invited them, his voice warm, and I lead them, my toy car in my pocket, a bridge between then and now. We play tag. Their laughter new, no longer cruel. They see me differently. Leo Sterling, not the odd kid, but one who fought and won. A boy named Sam, once my tormentor, hands me a stick, a peace offering. And we race, the manor's lawn's alive. Sarah watches, her smile proud, and Arthur joins, slow but game, his laugh a rumble. These kids, my old world, are my community now. Their respect a strength I didn't expect. We're not alone together, we're a force, a pack of misfits finding ground. The manor's no longer a fortress, it's a gathering place. Its gates wide for those like me. I'm not just a boy, I'm a spark, and they're catching fire, their dreams louder in this space we've made. My toy car rolls in the grass, a symbol of what binds us. And I know this strength, this community, is ours, unyielding, a new home for us all. Family's not just blood, it's who fights with you. What's next? The world's a furnace, and I'm Leo, 5. A spark caught in its roar. Sterling Manor's my new cage, its stone walls echoing, but outside, my story's a wildfire. News vans clog the gates, their cameras hungry, and X is a storm. Posts flashing my name, Leo Sterling, the boy who saved Arthur, his son. TV anchors dissect me, their voices sharp, some calling me a miracle, others a puzzle. From foster kid to heir, one says. And my face, small and stunned, fills screens I'll never watch. On YouTube, videos go viral. My press conference moment looped, comments flooding. He's a hero, he's a fake. The manor's a fortress. But the world seeps in, its noise a tide. Sarah shows me clips, her laptop glowing, and I see strangers crying, their posts saying I gave them hope. But others bite. Their words like the kids at the children's home, who hid my toy car and laughed. He planned it, they write, and it's a knife, twisting. I'm just a boy, my toy car heavy in my pocket. Its chip paint a reminder of who I was. Arthur sits with me, his hand warm, saying, they'll talk, Leo, but you're true. His voice is a tether, but the media is a beast, and I'm its prey. My every move a headline. School looms, and I hear whispers of kids watching me, their parents debating my story on X. I'm not just Leo. I'm a symbol, a spark for some, a target for others. The manor's gardens are quiet, but the world's loud, and I'm caught, a kid in a story too big to hold. My toy car rolls in my palm, its wobble steadying me, and I know this is just the start. The world reshaping around a boy who was nothing, now everything. Victims speak, and some cheer, some curse. Why do we tear down those who rise? Drop your thoughts below. What's your take? Justice moves, slow but sure, a river carving stone. Thorne and Croft face trial, their faces gray on the news, and I'm there, in a courtroom too big, my toy car hidden in my fist. The judge's voice is gravel, reading charges, poisoning, fraud, betrayal. Our proof, my notebook, Sarah's emails, the vial, lays them bare. The prosecutor calls me, and I speak, small but clear, telling how I saw Thorne's syringe, heard Croft's laugh. The room's silent, eyes on me, and I'm not invisible. The judge praises me, her words sharp. This boy's courage unmasked evil. Thorne's eyes meet mine, empty, and Croft's snarl is gone, his suit crumpled. They're convicted, sentences long, and the courtroom breathes, a weight lifting. Outside, X buzzes. Posts calling it right, others quiet, their doubts drowned. Arthur hugs me, his arms weak but real, and Sarah's smile is fierce. It's justice, not loud but deep, a wound closed. I'm glad it's done. My notebook finally shut, its pages heavy with what we won. The manor's quieter now, its halls soft, and I'm learning to walk them, a sun, not a shadow. The world watches, but this victory's mine. A boy who fought and stood, my toy car proof I'm still here, still me. I don't hate them, Thorne, Croft, their greed is sickness I can't carry. They wanted Arthur's world, his name. And they lost it all. I see their faces on the news, hollow, and feel nothing, not anger, not joy. My toy car's in my pocket, its edges worn, a reminder I've held heavier things. Arthur says letting go is strength, and I believe him, his voice a guide. I want to move forward, to the manor's gardens, to school, to being Leo Sterling. The world's still loud. Ex-posts debating my heart, but I'm quiet inside, my fight not against them, but for me. Sarah teaches me to plant seeds, her hands dirty, and Arthur watches, his laugh new. I'm not defined by their hate, their fall. I'm a boy with a family, a future, and that's enough. The manor's no cage, it's home, and I'm building it, day by day, with love, not vengeance. My toy car rolls, free, and I'm free too, ready for what's next, my heart light, my path clear. Healing's quiet, but it's real. What's coming? The manor's a fortress, its stone walls steady. But a new shadow creeps in, sharp and cold. I'm Leo, 5, Arthur's son, my toy car a chipped anchor in my pocket. The world's settled, Thorne and Croft locked away, ex-posts fading, but a lawyer, sleek and sly, tied to Croft's old web, slinks forward. He's a ghost of their greed, filing papers to challenge my adoption, his voice smooth as oil in a sterile office. The boy's not Sterling's. He claims, citing gaps in Elena Rossi's letter, questioning my blood. It's a gut punch, the old fear flaring, being sent back. Unwanted, the kid no one keeps. My toy car's edges bite my palm. A reminder of foster doors slamming, the children's home's cold cots. Arthur's face hardens, his hand on my shoulder, but I see the strain, his health still frail. Sarah's eyes blaze. Her fingers tight on her phone, digging for answers. The lawyer's suit is too crisp, his smile a blade. And he's not alone. X buzzes with whispers, some swallowing his lies. Posts calling me a fraud again. Sterling's delusional, they write, and it's the home's taunts reborn, kids stealing my car, laughing as I broke. I'm shaking, the manor's vast halls suddenly too big. My place here fragile. The lawyer's words are a noose, tightening, and I'm caught, a boy fighting to hold what I've won. My notebook's gone, it's work done, but this is new, a threat I didn't see. And it's personal, aimed at my name, my home. I clutch my toy car, its wobble a pulse, and no, I can't run. This is my fight, not just for Arthur but for me, for the Leo Sterling I'm becoming. The world's watching, and I'm not backing down, not now, not ever. The courtroom's a beast, its wooden benches hard, the air thick with ink and whispers. I'm there, small in a stiff chair. My toy car hidden, Arthur at my side. The lawyer paces, his questions sharp, slicing at the letter, at Elena's truth. No proof, he says, his voice a whip, but Arthur's ready, his team aren't. They present DNA, a test done quietly, its results ironclad. I'm his, blood and bone. I speak, my voice thin but steady, telling the judge I'm Arthur's son, not just by test but by choice. By the park where I saved him, the hospital where I fought. The lawyer falters, his eyes darting, and I see it, his case crumbling. Sarah's notes, passed to the judge, show his ties to Croft. A last gasp of their greed. The room's silent, the judge's gaze heavy, and I'm not invisible, not here. Arthur's hand finds mine, his grip sure, and I know we're winning. The lawyer's smile fades. His paper's useless, and he backs down, his challenge dust. X lights up, post cheering, the tide turning again. I'm Leo Sterling, and this is my place, earned through fire. The courtroom's a crucible, forging me stronger, and I'm standing, my toy car a quiet vow. The world sees me, not as a question, but as a truth, and I'm ready, my heart fierce, for whatever comes next. The victory's quiet. A soft dawn after a long night. The judge signs the adoption, final, no cracks left. I'm Leo Sterling, forever, my name sealed in ink. No cameras flash, no crowds cheer, it's just us, Arthur, Sarah. Me, in the manor's garden, the air sweet with grass. Arthur smiles, his face lighter, and says, "You're home, Leo." It's not loud, but it's mine, a truth no one can touch. My toy car rolls in my hand. Its wobble gone, and I'm whole, not the boy from the home but a son, a Sterling. The world's noise fades, ex-post softening, and I'm not a symbol now, just me, loved, secure. Sarah laughs, tossing a ball, and Arthur joins, slow but warm. The manor's no cage, it's a beginning, and I'm stepping into it, my fear gone, my place sure. This is my win, small but deep, and I'm carrying it. A boy who fought and stayed, ready for the life ahead. We held our ground, and won. What's next? Sterling Manor's no longer a fortress, it's a hearth, its stone walls warm under the sun. I'm Leo. 5, Arthur's son, my toy car a quiet weight in my pocket, its chipped paint a map of battles won. The world's noise, ex-posts, news vans, has faded, and I'm here, learning to be a boy, not a symbol. Arthur's my healer, his presence a balm on wounds I didn't know I carried. He's frail, still mending from the poison, but his eyes are bright, his voice steady as he teaches me to trust. We walk the gardens, his steps slow, and he points out flowers, naming them like friends, roses, lilacs, each a lesson in staying soft despite thorns. When I flinch at shadows, echoes of Thorn's syringe or Croft's snarl, he kneels, his hand on mine, saying, "You're safe, Leo." His words are a river, washing away the children's homes cold, the foster doors that slammed. He shows me how to laugh, his chuckle deep as we build kites, their strings tangling in our clumsy hands. My toy car sits on my desk, no longer a shield but a memory, its edges worn by love. Arthur's teaching me more than trust, he's showing me joy, a thing I thought was for other kids. Sarah's here, her cookies a ritual, and we three sit, a family, the manor's halls alive with our voices. I'm not the boy who had undercots anymore. I'm his son, and his healing's mine, a slow stitching of a heart torn too long. The world watches, but I'm not theirs. I'm Arthur's, and he's mine. Building a life where I belong, step by gentle step. The past is a ghost, but I'm learning to let it rest. I forgive myself for doubting, for thinking I'd never be enough. The home's taunts, the foster family's rejections, they're not my truth. I was brave, not broken, my toy car proof I held on through every storm. I forgive the world, too. Miss Harper's pity, the nurse's cold eyes. The kids who stole my hope. They didn't know me, not like Arthur does. I sit in the manor's library, its shelves heavy with stories, and write in my notebook, not of Thorn or Croft, but of me, Leo Sterling, who fought and won. The words are clumsy, a child's scrawl, but they're mine, a release of the knot in my chest. Arthur reads them, his smile soft, and says, "You're stronger than you know." I believe him, the weight lifting, my heart lighter. Sarah joins us, her laugh a spark, and we talk of small things, school, kites, the garden's new seats. I'm letting go, not of the hurt but of its hold, keeping only the strength it forged. My toy car's on the mantle now, a relic of a boy who survived, and I'm new, not perfect but whole, ready to live, not just endure. The manor's a home, it's quiet a gift, and I'm healing, my scar's a map to where I'm going, not where I've been. Arthur hands me a new toy car, shiny red. It's curved smooth where my old one's chipped. It's not a replacement, it's a promise, a symbol of beginnings. I hold both, old and new, their way to balance, past and future, hurt and hope. The old car's my story, the nights I hid, the park where I saved Arthur, the hospital where I fought. The new one's my now, the manor's laughter, Arthur's hand, Sarah's cookies. I roll them across the garden path, their wheels humming, and feel the shift, a boy made whole. Arthur watches, his eyes wet, and says, "You're my home, Leo." The words are a vow, and I carry them. My heart full. The manor's alive, its halls echoing our steps, and I'm not alone. Kids from the home visit, their games loud, my old world blending with my new. My toy cars are a bridge, a sign I've crossed from lost to found. I'm Leo Sterling, not just a name but a truth, and this symbol, these cars, is my healing, a testament to a boy who fought, loved, and stayed. We're whole. And it's everything. What's next? Sterling Manor's my home, its stone walls no longer cold but alive, humming with the life we've built. I'm Leo, 5, Arthur's son. My toy cars, old and new, a quiet pulse in my hands. The world storm, ex-posts, news vans, has settled, and I'm here, rooted, a boy not a symbol. School's begun, my backpack heavy with books. And I walk its halls, no longer the kid from the children's home, but Leo Sterling, loved, secure. Arthur's beside me, his health stronger, his laugh a deep current as we play catch in the gardens. The grass soft under my sneakers. Sarah's there, her cookies a ritual, her voice sharp when I doubt my math homework. The manor's alive, its rooms filled with our voices, kites we've crashed, board games we've fought over. Arthur's foundation, named for me, rises, millions for foster kids, a promise no one's left behind. I visit its offices, my toy car in my pocket, and see plans for homes, schools, futures like mine. I'm not invisible, I'm a spark, my story carved in the manor's walls, and the kids who'll never know my old cots. X still buzzes, my name is soft echo. But it's not the roar it was. I'm just Leo, and that's enough. The world sees me, not as a headline, but a boy, and I'm steady, my heart full, my place sure. I run through the manor's lawns, my laughter loud, and know this is it. Home, family, a life I fought for. My toy cars roll beside me, their wheels a song, and I'm not looking back, only forward, today's bright with promise. Each one a gift I've earned. My story's a fire, and it's spreading, touching those I'll never meet. Kids write me, their letters piled on the manor's table, each one a mirror, foster kids, lonely ones, saying I gave them hope. You showed me I can fight, one writes, and I clutch my toy car, its chipped edges a reminder of my own battles. I visit children's homes, Arthur and Sarah at my side, and share my cars, letting kids hold them, their eyes wide. You're enough, I tell them, my voice small but sure, and they listen, their dreams louder for it. On X, post share my words. Clips of me at schools going viral, comments flooding. He's changing lives. I'm no hero, just a boy who was seen, and now I'm seeing others, lifting them as Arthur lifted me. The foundation grows. Its reach wide, and I'm part of it, my name a beacon for kids like me. I'm not alone. Sarah plans visits, Arthur speaks to crowds, and I'm there. My toy car's a bridge between my past and their futures. The world's watching, not with judgment now, but wonder, and I'm carrying it, a boy who fought and won, giving back what I found. My heart's aflame, and I'm passing it on, spark by spark. To those still in the dark, I stand in the manor's garden, the sun low, holding both toy cars, old, chipped, and new, gleaming. Arthur's beside me, his hand warm, Sarah tossing a ball nearby. The old car's my past, the home, the fear, the park where I saved Arthur. The new one's my now love, home, a name that's mine. I roll them across the path, their hum a hymn, and feel it. I saved Arthur, but I saved myself too. The truest wealth, I whisper, is the family you find. Arthur nods, his eyes wet, and says, "You're my everything, Leo." My story's yours now. If you've risen from nothing, share it below. Your words might light someone's way. Subscribe, support the channel, and thank you. I read every comment, every spark. I'll keep sharing for you, for the kids still fighting, for the family we're all building. The manor's alive, its garden's green, and I'm Leo Sterling, not just a boy but a promise. My toy cars vow to keep going, to keep loving, to keep being enough. If you've stood up from the dark, tell your story. It could save someone. What's next?